genetic testing in India. But with that, let's move on and talk about this important data that came through. This has actually been compiled by Value Research. And, we have been talking about the entire debt fund space, right? After the recent amendments to the tax rules, sort of really took away that indexation benefit and hit this entire space. Now, what happened is that you basically had 1 week to put in money into the debt space if you wanted to sort of grab that indexation benefit. Of course, we saw, all of the flows really surge. Now, if you take a look at some of the categories, we have them up on your screen. So target maturity funds in the first week of March saw around 500 crores in terms of an inflow. By the last week of March, you saw 15,000 crores. That is the kind of jump we saw. Corporate bonds were around 60 crores. This went up to over 10,400 crores. Dynamic bonds, similarly, for all of them, I'm not going to read out all of the names, but they're up on your screen. That is the kind of big jump that we've seen. Now, if you take a look at the fund houses which actually managed to clock in the biggest gains, we have Aditya Birla Sun Life. This is their corporate bond, which saw over 3,000 crores in terms of a flow just from this. ICICI Pru saw over 1,900 crores in terms of the last week flows. This is versus the 53 in the first week. So this is the kind of big jump that we saw. Now, if you take a look at the top 12 of these funds, the maximum beneficiaries were in corporate bond funds as well as target maturity funds. We all know target maturity funds have anyway been a very popular category. So this saw, some more flows come into that space. Target maturity funds saw around 2,800 crores in terms of a flow. This is for the last week, whereas corporate bonds saw over 7,700 crores. That is the kind of money that moved into these spaces. Now, I'm quickly going to run you through some data which is from AMFI, and this is on the AUM growth that you've seen in some of the debt categories. Long duration funds saw AUM jump 21%. This is for the last week. Gilt funds up around 19%, so on and so forth. But, this is the kind of move that we've seen just because people were, Nisha, trying to take advantage of this indexation benefit in the last few days and before that April 1st deadline.
I think taking tax benefits before the year end is one of the prime jobs, and tax experts make a lot of money out of that as well. So yes, a good amount of fund flow in the debt funds ahead of the 1st April.